Happy birthday, Taurus. Welcome to Venusian Empress Oracle. It's Priestess Melissae. We're going to be getting into a first quarter moon reading for you. Just a quick check-in to see what's going on at this time in between the moon cycles. We got the Lenormand cards. We're going to get a message from there and read a little bit about what the main energy may be going on for you at this time. We're also going to check into the Psychic Tarot and see what's coming out for further clarification. Holding out hope, perhaps. You know, this could be a time of some great struggle for you at this time, Taurus. You could be losing patience, losing hope, and something coming together, perhaps. Now, these are general readings. Bear that in mind. If any part resonates, which there's a 99% chance that something should, go ahead and hit that like button and let me know down in the comments. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. And if you need a personal reading, guys, all my information is in the description box below. All right, we're also going to get a Moonology card and look and see what that has to say for you for advice. We'll get a couple of those. We'll also get advice from the Lovers Oracle cards, as we always do for every reading. And get your question ready. I'll flip my divination coin at the end. Let us set the energies and we'll get started. Thanks so much to the angels, ancestors, way-showers, and guides. We honor you for setting this circle of protection and information for Taurus today. Sending all evil eye back to sender. We'll have none of that business here, right, Taurus? All right, let's see what's going on for you. Get a main energy for you out from the Lenormand cards. Show me the energy Taurus most needs to be aware of at this time. We got a couple of cards coming out here. So it looks like we got a Tower and the Lilies. Did somebody die? Wow. Now I'm going to take this back. The Tower in the Lenormand usually means something positive, but we do have the Lilies. There are these doors, stairway to heaven. I am definitely getting some kind of energy of perhaps someone passing. Ooh, could it be your beloved, your twin, your other person here? Let us see what is going on here at this time. 19, the energy of this card talks about, indeed, a tower. So let's see what the Tower card has to say, Taurus. So Tower says, corporation, organizations, institutions, and governments come under my influence. I am boundaries and restrictions, so be mindful of isolation. I describe your ambitions as well as your expectations, and let's not forget your higher education. Unlike the Tower in the Tarot, the Lenormand Tower is symbolic of structure that offers protection and security. In the game of hope, we saw the Hope card, right? It is a watchtower built on high ground for surveillance over the countryside beyond. In current times, it may relate to border control or control of passage to a city. As such, they have multiple meanings, ranging from authority to education to places of power and legal dealings. The Tower then is a seat of power and often means bureaucracy. Let's see if it's combined with any of these. So in some books it can be symbolic of a place of isolation, such as hermitage. It then carries occult meanings. And the remote Tower of Reverie also has this connotation. It is sometimes within oneself that the watch needs turning. So there's definitely a possible shakeup, hopefully not a death. Somebody could be getting some flowers, though, if you've had to go into the hospital and have a stay, Taurus, or maybe you're visiting someone in the hospital. It's kind of what I see with these two cards coming out with this energy. It could be, you know, someone that you were connected with at some point, but not at this time, and maybe they have fallen ill is what I was hearing with this card. All right, so you may be getting a message, and it could be a little dicey right now if everything's going to work out for the best. 22, there's major decisions on the board, and a lot of this I feel has to do in the spiritual realms with whatever this other person may be dealing with. Yeah, so otherwise this could be you know, You could have had something happen to you, you know, from a physical standpoint, and found yourself in the hospital. Ooh, authority and patience. Yeah, I do feel like there was definitely some difficult energies here. You know, it really felt like it was hard for you to be able to grow with this person, perhaps. Hopefully you were not physically hurt, because that's kind of why I paused there. I was seeing something of that nature. Show me the energy of this tower and the lilies. Emotional withdrawal. So I do feel like you're mourning over someone at this time. Maybe something violent did happen to your, you know, ex-partner, or someone that you really loved and perhaps you hoped you would come back together with, but didn't get that second chance, perhaps, you know, because something happened to them, and now, you know, you're visiting them in the hospital. They could be, again, in ICU, possibly dying. Harmony. And so this would be the Six of Cups energy, I believe. Yeah, in reverse, as well as I do believe that something has happened to throw off the balance within, you know, you, because of what has happened in this situation. Again, I feel like you may be really just isolating, like the card was talking about, because of this situation, right? Victory and success, though. Very interesting. Even though this seems like something very bad, for some reason it seems like, you know, Gabriel, that's what I got. Gabriel is blowing his horn. Well, you know, sometimes this means that karma is coming back, and maybe that's what's happened in this situation, all right? But maybe this is something you're having a hard time seeing at this time, how Spirit, God, you know, may be playing out the circumstances that could be happening with this other person. No more waiting. Time is up. You know, the choice perhaps has been made, and this person's time could be up. This person that you could be visiting, that could be in the hospital or something of that nature. It's a great sacrifice, you know, having to let this person go in the past, you know, and now perhaps losing them in the physical world, and knowing that there will never be another chance, has perhaps spurred a lot of, or triggered a lot of emotions within you, right? And really thrown you out of this harmonious state. This is a great sacrifice indeed. You know, your life is a sacrifice for sure. But don't allow yourself to be thrown off balance, you know? This is just what's going on with this other person, if this is what you're dealing with. But this was probably as a result, when we were talking about solitude and hermiting, this person probably wasn't doing enough of that, you know, regaining their balance within themselves from an energetic perspective. And it kind of like spun out of control is what it feels like. Yeah. An end had to be put to, you know, something that they were hiding, perhaps some kind of addiction, with this temptation in reverse, and the deception and envy in reverse. You know, it was time to put an end to all of this. And part of what the success, I feel like, is that this person won't be pulling on your energy the way that they were. All right, so it's time for you to be able to heal, and maybe this person wasn't allowing you to be able to heal. Maybe you were always kept in this state, you know, and maybe this is even too saying that their state of energy was always just really off, because they were always pulling on your energy, perhaps, you know. So this is actually going to be a victory, if you will, and a success, because Spirit basically said enough is enough, and maybe decided this person's time was up. All right? No more waiting. No more allowing this person to cause more destruction, perhaps, in the world. Moonology cards. We have Aquarius in this energy saying, show the world the real you. Time for you to step out, Taurus, and be who you really are, all right? Not live in the shadow of other people. And if that's what you were doing, perhaps, in this situation, maybe you're just putting an end to that within yourself. What do you need to release? Waxing moon coming out here. It is time to decide what you want to let go of, what you want to allow yourself to really see and be clear about at this time moving forward. You and your loved ones are safe, Cancer energy. So Spirit wants you to know that in spite of everything that may be happening at this time, just understand that get a plan together, allow Spirit to help you to figure it out moving forward, and just put one foot in front of the other. That's the hardest thing sometimes in these situations, you know, but what more can you encourage someone to do but to keep living, right? In spite of something that may have died. Let's see what's coming out for love advice at this time. Definitely hit the like button and let me know below if this may be resonating at all for you. Subscribe and hit the bell notification so you don't miss any readings. Love messages for Taurus. We have, when you pass from this world, you take nothing with you but your memories that you have shared with those you love. So how would that look? And again, I'm getting a lot of death energy, and you may be really, if you're not, this other person, 1111, again, that you could have seen as your twin flame, is really evaluating their life. Weight is on the table. Don't rush into it. Allow nature to take its course. All right, so don't try to intervene. Maybe you are someone who could perhaps intervene in some way, but this is a time to let Spirit make the call and decide, is there more time left for this person, or is this person's time up perhaps? All right, guys, you ready to get an answer to your question? Let's do it in 3, 2, and 1. And the answer I'm getting, my dear, is a hard no. I really do hope you found messages that you've needed here. I will be putting out full moon lunar eclipse messages coming out on Cinco de Mayo is when this next full moon is. That is going to be some local stuff indeed, my friend. All right, mi amiga and amigo, 12:12 on the timer. Blessings to you, love you, and see you soon. Bye for now.